guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you enjoy this video, then hit the like button and subscribe if you would like to stay updated with my videos. I recently, as you would have seen in my makeup and beauty haul, I got the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which is their brand new palette. By the time that you see this, I will have done a blog post on this, so just click the link in the description if you want to see swatches and how I think all of the shades perform. Today I just created this halo eye, which is basically just a really light color in the center of your eye, and it makes your eyes look big, and it's just a cool different effect that you can try out with makeup. I used only shadows from this palette, and this is what I came up with. So if you would like to see how I got this look and what I did with my skin, my eyes, everything, then just keep on watching. So for primer, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Mattifying Primer, and I'm just going to put this along the center of my face. Then once that's soaked in, I'm using my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. This is in the shade Tan Sand. It is a little bit off in color, but I just kind of balance that out with concealer and bronzer later on. I like the applicator too. It's like I think they call this a pipette, kind of drops out, and I just really apply it like this. Okay, now onto brows. I'm using my LA Girl Shady Slum brow pencil. This, as you guys know, is my new favorite brow pencil. It's just super thin, it's got the spoolie on the other end, and I love the color. Now I'm going on to my eyes, and to prime my lids, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and this will just make the color of the eyeshadow pop and last longer. Then to set my crease, I'm just going to use some translucent setting powder so that the eyeshadow is easier to blend. Okay, now onto the exciting part. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and today I'm just going to be doing, I think I'm going to do a halo eye, which is basically just a lighter shimmery color in the middle and then darker colors on the inner and outer corners. So I'm going in with the shade Lumber, which is this rose gold shade right there, and I'm going to press that onto the center of my lid. Then to blend out my crease, I'm going to be using, I'll use a combination of these two matte shades here, just to blend out my crease along as we go, so that there are no harsh edges. When I saw this palette was coming out, I knew that I had to have it because I just love warm tone it's great. I love warm tone shades in general just because I think they go really well with my complexion, and I love doing looks with that. Okay, now onto the outer and inner corners. I'm going in with this shade right here. It's a matte red shade, and I'm just going to use the other side of my MAC 239 brush and packing that on the inner and outer corner. And then with this shade, I'm just taking it very thinly along the top of that color, but you don't want to interfere with the color on the center of your lid, so just be careful. Then I actually think with the inner parts of my lid, I'm going to take a pencil brush just so I can be very precise with it. It might feel a bit weird adding a dark color to the inner part of your eye because normally I would apply highlighter there because it really opens up your eyes. But what this halo effect does is it makes your eyes look bigger because the focus is on the center. So it makes your eyes look bigger and rounder, and it's just really beautiful. Okay, now onto concealer. I'm taking my Wet n Wild concealer and also my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin concealer and just mixing the two, because sometimes I find that the Maybelline one, because it's a shade lighter, it can really have quite a bit of flashback in photos, so I use the darker Wet n Wild one just to balance that out. Then to set under my eyes and in my T-zone, I'm going to take my LA Girl Processing Powder and just set my face. Then to finish off my eyes, I'm just taking that rose gold shade and applying it to the middle of my lower lash line. And then on the inner and outer portion, I'm actually going to take the shade Cayenne because it's slightly lighter. It won't be as harsh on the lower lash line as what Tea Devil would have. Then because I feel like this look needs a wing, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Ink Satin Eyeliner. This has a really, really fine tip, so I'm going to use that. I actually think I'm just going to leave it like that, just a thin line at my lash line, and now to do the same on the other eye. Now for my lashes, I'm taking my L'Oreal False Lash Wings Sculpt Mascara and just setting my top and bottom lashes with that. Now onto the rest of my face, I'm going to be contouring with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is, I think, my all-time favorite bronzer, and I've hit pan on it, which feels like an accomplishment, but also like I really need to replace it soon. And because the eyes are so warm, I really want my skin to look super bronzed with this look. Then I'm setting my brows with the Rimmel Brow Gel. The reason I do this last is because sometimes when I go in with my powder and my bronzer, it kind of moves the brows around a little bit. So I'm doing that now. Then for highlight, because I want this to be super golden, bronzed, and glowy, I'm using the H&M Illumination Lustre Powder, and this is in the shade Sunlit Gold. It is insanely beautiful. And I really hope that H&M Beauty comes to South Africa, because right now we don't have it, and it's so affordable, and some of the products are really good quality. Then for cheeks, I'm taking the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and this just has a beautiful golden sheen, so it's perfect. Then for lips, I'm lining my lips with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Spice, and this is just a very warm toned nude shade. And then I'm going over that with the L'Oreal Paris lip paint in the shade 209 Nude on Fleek. I really like this shade of nude for my skin tone because it's super warm, and I think it looks perfect in summer. Definitely check these out if you guys can get a hold of them. I think they had quite a few colors, and I like the consistency, and it's quite opaque with one coat too, so really good. And that's the makeup look done. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you just want to see a full detailed list of everything that's on my face and the color on my nails and all of that kind of thing, it will all be in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!